Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. One night when Nabi Ibrahim was in Makkah, he had a dream in which Allah commanded him to kill his own son Nabi Ismail. This was a frightening and terrible dream, but it repeated for 3 nights. Because Nabi Ibrahim was a prophet and Allah's friend, he knew his dream was a test from Allah. He woke up and he called Nabi Ismail. He loved his son Ismail very much, but he loved Allah more than anyone else and anything else in the world. So Nabi Ibrahim told his son Nabi Ismail what Allah had commanded him. Nabi Ismail was very brave and he loved Allah very much. So he said, "Dear father, do what Allah has ordered you. Inshallah, I will be very patient." This made Nabi Ibrahim very proud of his son. Then he took him to a place called Mina, a little away from Makkah. नबी इब्राहिम और नबी इस्माइल मीना की तरफ चल पड़े. But Shaitan came and stopped Nabi Ibrahim and he told him Allah would never command him to kill his son. But Nabi Ibrahim picked up stones and threw them at Shaitan and told him to go away. But Shaitan did not give up. He then went to Nabi Ismail and tried telling him not to go with his father. But Nabi Ismail also threw stones at Shaitan and told him to go away. Then Shaitan tried to tell Bibi Hajra to save her beloved son, but she stoned Shaitan as well. So finally Nabi Ibrahim reached the place called Mina, where Allah had commanded him to offer his son as a sacrifice. Nabi Ibrahim tied a cloth around his eyes to blindfold himself, so he wouldn't have to see his son dying. Then he put Nabi Ismail on the ground, and he wanted to cut his throat with a knife. But Allah was very pleased with Nabi Ibrahim and Nabi Ismail because they had passed their test and proven that they were willing to sacrifice anything for the sake of Allah. So he sent down Angel Jibreel. Angel Jibreel told Nabi Ibrahim, "Stop! Allah says you have passed your test. Don't kill Ismail. Instead of that, slaughter this ram." So Nabi Ibrahim did that, and they went home happily with his son Nabi Ismail. Every year when Muslims go for Hajj, they also hit 3 pillars with stones. After that, they slaughter an animal during Hajj and give the meat to the poor and others as thanksgiving to Allah, just like Nabi Ibrahim. This is done on 10th of Zilhajj. It is known as Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Qurban. Muslims run between the mountains of Safa and Marwa 7 times, just like Bibi Hajar did when she was looking for water for her baby. All these actions in Hajj teach us that Allah wants us to remember the sacrifices of people who are willing to do anything for the sake of Allah. The story of Nabi Ibrahim teaches us that we must surrender to Allah and obey His command always. In addition to all of these, the Muslims also do a tawaf of the Khane-e-Kaaba in an anti-clockwise direction. The story of Nabi Ibrahim teaches us that we must always obey our parents unless they tell us to do something haram. Allahumma salli